Hello and welcome back to home somewhere else. We'll be continuing where we left off, which, if you recall, is after Fred got a call from Jenny, being all panicked and, saying that she needs his help. So, yeah, we're about to find out what exactly she needs help with. And so far, everything has, gone really well for Chad. He's back with talking with Fred, and he had a very hilarious morning with him, too. And well, yeah, everything seems to be going so well. So let's see if that continues until the end of the update. So yeah. Fred manages to keep pace next to you as you lead him to the spot where you met Jenny. You're shocked to see Jenny on her knees, her back facing towards you. Jenny, what happened? Fred gets close to Jenny and puts his hand on Jenny's shoulder. Fred! Oh, thank goodness you're here! Jenny stands up and faces the two of you. These boxes are really heavy! Mind lending a hand? Oh, come on, Jenny! I thought you were in trouble! Fred punches Jenny's shoulder. Ow, you savage! And I am. Can't you see that I can't carry these on my own? Plus, I said I'd call you guys when I needed help. Well, I need your help. Also, you guys got here quick and together. You guys must have been close, but now you're getting closer. Yeah, it's called I stayed the night at Kathy's place, and then we took a kid to school together. Yeah, you guys could have split ways, but no, you guys were together the whole time. Kinda sus. Jenny looks at the two of you with a ravenous look. You're pretty sure she's not thinking about the two of you reciting Bible verses. Okay, Jenny. Anyways, what's in these boxes? There's some heat-treated wooden planks coated in heavy-duty lacquer that will prevent rotting and splintering while maintaining structural rigidity for years to come. That's what the guy at the store told me, at least. Same guy, by the way. You know what? What? I should try and go on a date with him. He's not the nicest looking fellow, but he sure knows how to handle his wood. Jenny winks. You know deep down in your soul that was pretty bad. Ah, come on. No, it wasn't. Jenny, here's some advice. If you want a wood pun to work, you have to nail the delivery. Haha, at least that pun is tasteful. Anyways, the plan is, instead of replacing the entire floor, let's replace the planks that are damaged. Still a lot of ground to cover, but it's a lot more manageable. Sounds like a plan, but how did you get all these boxes this far in the first place? With my car? Then why didn't you just drop off all the wood with your car? Because shut up. Nah, just kidding. It's because the shopping square is almost filled with cars, and if I parked badly, I'd probably get a ticket. It happened one time, and I never wanted to happen again. Alright. Well, let's get this show on the road. Chad, you take those, and I'll take these. I'll take the rest then. Sure. You grab hold of one half of the planks and lift them up to your chest. They're pretty heavy, but you manage it all right. Fred grabs the rest of the planks while Jenny carries some paint buckets and other miscellaneous items. Alright, my muscle men, let's go! The three of you march to the cafe to be, making sure not to deck anyone in the face while walking past. After crossing a few streets and strolling on a stretch of sidewalk, you guys make it to your destination without anyone needing to file a police report. You and Fred wait patiently while Jenny unlocks the wooden doors. With a satisfying click, the door opens and Jenny makes her way inside. She's kind enough to hold the door for you and Fred to enter as well. Once inside, Fred unceremoniously drops the planks by the stacks of boxes. You follow suit, relieved to finally be done with those planks. Phew. Thank you so much, guys. We all deserve something to drink. Jenny gets behind the bar and grabs some glasses and fancy-looking bottles. You okay, buddy? Oh, yeah, I got this. Of course you do. Fred gets behind you and squeezes one of your biceps. Hey! So, when did you get so beefy? I don't know. When did you get so skinny? Hey, I've been maintaining the same body I always had. Lies. He used to have a tummy a few years ago. Jenny, you can't just say that. That's private information. Considering how you're invading Chad's privacy right now, I think it's pretty fair. Speaking of which... Jenny motions her head towards your arm, Fred still caressing your bicep. Oops. He lets go with an embarrassed smile. You blush and walk to one of the bar stools. Fred boyishly follows behind and sits next to you. So, Jenny, what's the plan for today? Jenny hands you and Fred a faintly green drink with leaves, ice, and lemon. Thank you. You're welcome, but I want to see you try it first. What is it? A mojito? Yes, go ahead. You grab the glass and smell the liquid inside. It's strong and citrusy, but it kind of reminds you of a nurse's office. You take a swig and instantly regret it. It's a bittersweet, acidic taste that bites at the back of your throat. Your face wrinkles up like an old prune, your lips puckering as you shake your head. Blech! What? You didn't like it? No, it's not that. It's just that I don't drink alcohol, and this is pretty strong. Alright, I forgot. Do you want one with just soda? Sure, that'll be great. Hey, Jenny, you heard the man. Can you make one with soda instead? Sure, I gotcha, fam. Jenny reaches over to grab your cup, but Fred swipes it inches from her fingers. Nope, this baby is all mine. You don't get your free drinks every day, much less at work. Who on earth said that these were free? You gotta work for these, baby. Fred shrugs and takes some hearty sips from the glass, putting it down with a refreshed ah. Worth it in my book. These are absolutely divine. I know, right? And your ticket is up, Chad. Jenny hands you a new cup of drink. Thanks. You hold it up to your nose and smell it before stirring with your straw and taking a sip. The lemony citrus taste is still there with a nice kick of mint to wake you right up. The bittersweet acidity is a lot smoother now that there's soda instead of alcohol. Yo, this is great. Thank you, Jenny. You're very welcome. Do you happen to know any more drinks? Oh yeah, I used to be a bartender for a while. Wait, really? Then why don't you just open a bar instead of a cafe? What? Hell no! Have you ever been to a bar before? It can get real noisy and real violent real quick. And it's even worse when you're a girl bartender. Every deadbeat who leaves a $10 tip thinks you owe him a lap dance and a blowy. At least the deadbeats in a cafe are just a bunch of self-conscious scriptwriters who can't even meet a deadline. That being said, I'm still going to get an alcohol license, but this is going to be a family-friendly joint. I really need something more chill and relaxed, a place where everyone is just happy and vibing. Jenny slumps her shoulders and smiles fondly, drifting off to a happier place. Ah, yes, the prodigal bunny has finally come back to Earth. You're one to talk. Fred chuckles as Jenny bonks his hand with a small mixing spoon. Anyways, today is just going to be quick and clean work. I've marked an X on all the planks that are in pretty bad shape with chalk. You boys will rip them out and replace them with the planks we bought. Most of the planks here are pretty close in size, so I had my friend cut the planks to fit perfectly. Pretty efficient, am I right? Yeah, this sounds great, Jenny. This seems like a cakewalk, Jenny. Thanks, Jenny. Jenny smiles triumphantly, basking in the praise you gave her. Fred is not amused. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty big-brained. Especially coming from you, Jenny. Listen here, you little gremlin. I bumped you with that spoon as a warning. There is a hammer right by my feet. Would you rather have cut all the planks yourself? I mean, I could've. Fred flashes a shit-eating grin while Jenny boils over. Oh yeah? Well, I have some wonderful news for you then. This building has 3 floors, so the other 2 are all yours. Good luck! Have fun! Piss. I should have kept my damn mouth shut. While we're at it, what do you think about sprucing up the bathrooms? I'd love to retile all the floors. Fred stares at the bar counter solemnly, taking a swig of his mojito, while Jenny gawks at her slain opponent. Okay, but all jokes aside, I do need your help with the 2 jobs. They're not that bad. Please help. You do your best to stifle your laughter, feeling truly blessed to not be the center of attention. Yes, Jenny. Back to the task at hand. I wanted to make today easy peasy. We should be finished in no time. You have to pick up the kid by 5, right? Yes, I think so. I think we'll be done by then, so don't worry. Nice, thanks. You gulp down your drink and get up from the bar stool. Thanks, Jenny. It was delicious. Of course. So you're not used to drinking alcohol? It's more along the lines of me not liking it. Alrighty. No sweat. I have a bunch of non-alcoholic drinks in store for you. Alright, thankies. Okay, boys, let's get to work. That means you, borracho. If you don't work for those drinks, I'm gonna dock it from your pay. Alright. I was gonna try to burp, but nah. Fred, sheesh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Fred stands from his seat, feeling a little embarrassed about his massive burp. So, where do we begin? The crowbar you use for the windows is by the toolbox. Everything you need is in there. You walk over to where Jenny pointed and you grab your trusty prying tool. You also rummage through the toolbox and grab what you need. How convenient. You're really glad Jenny did all this prep work. She managed to make a week-long endeavor into a one-day affair. I'm glad to see Jenny knows how to plan ahead. Lord knows Fred and I can't. You better leave those tools where you got them, or else I'll... Jenny holds the back of her hand up menacingly. Give her a beer and an army uniform, and she's basically your dad. Yeah, don't you worry. Don't sweat it, Chad. If you forget, she'll gladly do it for you. Come on, Fred, don't be like that to Jenny. Oh yeah? Well, you'll see what I mean. Anywho, let's get to it. Do you want to work together or split up again? Fred points to the 2 corners on the back. Man, I'm surprised I even have the option now, considering yesterday I was acting like a bitch all day. It's a lot better this way, to be honest. You know what? Let's do it together. We'll get it done faster. Sounds good to me. You lead the way. Fred grabs a pile of planks with his muscular arms while you grab a bucket of nails and a hammer. The 2 of you walk to one of the heavily deteriorated corners of the cafe while Jenny fiddles around with some things behind the bar. You drop off the bucket and hammer before grabbing the crowbar. Time to get to work. Many of the old planks that need to be removed are nestled next to perfectly usable ones. You slip the prying piece in between the 2 planks, praying you don't splinter the good wood. It takes a few minutes of careful prying, but soon enough, you remove the rotten planks without damaging the good planks too much. Fred sits next to you, readying with a brand new plank to replace the old one. Sure enough, the mighty Jenny was right, and the wood fits into place perfectly. You pass over a few nails and a hammer to Fred. He pounds the nails into the floorboard while you hold the piece in place. The 2 of you smile confidently, the new plank being perfectly fitted and installed. You and Fred continue to the next plank while Jenny continues to organize and ready things around the cafe to be. The hours go by like minutes, and it amazes you how quickly you and Fred work together. You install dozens of planks, but you can hardly remember any of the work. It's only Fred's nerdy jokes, wood and nail-based innuendos, and the two of you talking about food and old video games. It also helps that you only had to replace a couple dozen planks instead of the entire floor. Fred grabs all the old planks and takes them outside, leaving you to look over the work the two of you completed. Your crowbar work wasn't perfect, but with a little sanding and polishing, this floor will be fit for a castle. Once Fred came back inside to the cafe, it was time to put the tools back like Jenny asked, demanded, of you. Fred smirked as you gently put back everything you two used, better the judgment of Fred than the wrath of Jenny. Aye! Nicely done, team. It looks great! Great isn't good enough, boys. You did a perfect job. I can't thank you guys enough. Every day we get closer to completion. Well, you could thank me by paying me more. And you could thank me by actually paying me. Ugh, typical capitalist swine. I could give you all a C's worth of cash and you'd still be thirsty. How do you know unless you try? Huh. Jenny looks away in a playfully disapproving tone. Fred mockingly winks at her. Anyways, I agree that we're making pretty good progress, but we're going to need more than a week in my opinion. I agree, especially since we still need to find a barista. Oh right, I completely forgot about that. So, what happened yesterday? Did you tell that cat lady I wanted to meet her? No? Well, to be fair, you never told us to do so. Jenny grabs Fred's jacket from the chest and shakes it a little bit. Fred, listen to me. I need this woman to work here. Got it? She continues to shake her hands while grabbing Fred's clothes, trying to make her point as clear as water. Yeah, I got it. I'll try my best to make her know about your proposal. Jenny releases her grasp from Fred's jacket and smiles at him. Good. Jenny cleans out Fred's jacket while he looks back at her in silence. Now Jenny glares at you. You feel in danger. Jenny walks to you and quickly grabs your shirt with both of her hands and shakes them a little. And you, Chad! Me what? What did I do? She pauses for a second, then smiles and releases you. Nothing. You're good. Keep up the good work. Jenny then pats your shoulders as if trying to fix your shirt. Thanks, I guess. Anyways, here's your pay for today. Go get yourself something nice. Jenny hands you a few bills. This time they look pretty modest too. You love receiving them, like a gift from a goddess. Thank you. I can't forget about you too, handsome. Jenny hands Fred some money as well. He holds it up victoriously. Thank you kindly. Well, man, you're free to go. I'll stick around here a while and clean up the place, so sadly, I won't be keeping you two company. But I'm sure you two will figure out how to keep each other entertained. Jenny winks repeatedly at you and Fred. If she winked any faster, she might fly away. The German Shepherd rolls his eyes and smiles. Of course, we're planning to play some board games along with some Waypoint and Wervins. Okay, Chad. Jenny looks at you with an almost disappointed look. You know damn well what she was implying, but it's funnier to see her like this. Well, we can go get some drinks soon. Maybe Jenny can treat us. The only drinks you're getting are from this bar. I mean cafe. That gives me a great idea. Let's invite this Kathy lady for some drinks. A little liquor makes the deal slicker. Kathy, drinking? There's no way in hell I'm letting you get her wasted. I'm not that mean. Jenny grabs Fred more tightly than before. I need this woman. I need her, Fred. Jeez, Jenny, fine. I'll ask her if she'd like to have some drinks with us. Fred releases from Jenny's grasp. Thankies. We'll talk about the deets later. Alrighty-o, not gonna lie, it'd be a little funny to see Kathy let loose. It wouldn't surprise me if Kathy could handle her liquor, but Jenny can mix drinks that would put even the most iron-livered sailor on their ass. Teehee, don't complain, you know I love to see you sloshed. Better drunk with friends than alone, right? Right! I feel like the odd one out. More club soda and fizzy water for me. Alright guys, I gotta get going so I can pick up Thony. Sounds good. Thank you for everything, Chad. I want to see you by 10 a.m. tomorrow. Got it? Will do. Thanks. See you later. Oh, I gotta go as well. See ya, Jenny. Remember not to walk too close to your prey. Jenny? I'm just teasing. Or am I? Love you, buddy. Jenny waves the two of you off before turning back to her work. The two of you wave back as you leave the soon-to-be cafe, happy to be out of work early. Once outside, you notice a bitter chill run down your spine. So, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go grab Thony real quick, and then play some video games with him. You're welcome to join if you like. But, are you still gonna grab the Nintendo DS charger you have? Oh yeah, right. I'll go get it. Alrighty, we'll be in the park for a while, so I guess we can meet you there. Yeah, don't worry. I'll text you if anything happens, but you gotta respond, you hear me? Yeah. Can you teach me how to use this phone better, though? I only know how to use the phone and the text messaging app. Yeah, will do. Maybe we can play some bounce tales like we used to back in the day. Oh yeah, is Treasure Tower still a thing? I have no clue to be honest, but man, that armadillo was so cool. Fred looks to the sky longingly, almost as if he's remembering a falling hero. Anyways, I'll see you later, buddy. Fred reaches out an open hand, asking for a handshake. You grab it firmly, but gently, and shake it. See you later, Fred. Fred smiles at you, and you cannot help but smile back. You head one way, and Fred heads the other, growing farther apart with every step. A few minutes pass by, and soon you arrive at the front of the school. You can see kids running about while a horde of parents wait for their energetic children to be let out of the schoolhouse. The kids look like they're trying to bust down the front door, all the while poor Mr. Lorenzo holds back the floodgates. You press past the waiting parents before reaching the elderly lion. Good evening, Mr. Lorenzo. Good evening, Mr. Chaz. Chad. Oh goodness, my apologies, Mr. Chad. What seems to be the matter? I'm here to pick up Thony. Oh, Mr. Reyes, let me see. Mr. Lorenzo peeks through a glass opening in the door to see kids barking up with furious fever. When he turns around, he opens his mouth, seemingly realizing something. Oh, but Mr. Chad, didn't they tell you? Tell me what? Thony's father came to pick him up early today. Huh? That's odd. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Lorenzo. See you later. You're welcome. Have a good day as well. You cut through the crowd and find a quiet place away from the hustle and bustle. You grab your phone from your pocket and unlock it. You scroll to Kathy's phone number and press the call button. You reached Kathy. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your call. Please leave a message and I'll answer as soon. You hang up and press the call button once again. Your heart rate feels a little elevated, but you don't know why. Hello? Hey Kathy, it's me, Chad. Hey Chad. Sorry I didn't respond earlier. I was selling coffee and was kinda busy. What's up? I came to pick up Thony, but Mr. Lorenzo said his dad picked him up already. What? He's already back? Where did they go? What? I don't know. All I know is what Mr. Lorenzo told me. Should I go and ask him? You look back to see Mr. Lorenzo being swarmed by children and parents alike. Somehow his eyes find yours, but only for a second. No, Chad. I need you at the park right now. There's no time to waste. Please go. All right. She hung up, Oh damn, I need to go. You walk out of the schoolyard and start jogging towards the park, Mr. Lorenzo watching from afar. As you continue your stride to the park, you feel the air get heavier. The skies turn more gray the closer you get until you reach the lookout. Maybe I can find Thony from here? A small drop of water smacks the top of your nose, and before you can react, it starts showering rain. You scan around the park from your vantage point despite the rain. The park looks completely empty. There's not a single soul in sight. That is until something catches your eye. You spot Thony sitting down at the same bench he found you a few days ago. There he is. You leave the lookout and start making your way down the hill. As you approach the kitten, you see that he looks a little disheveled, and he's rubbing his arm. Something seems to be causing him pain, but you can't see what it is. Thony! You speed walk towards Thony, already feeling a little exhausted after the jog over to the park. You get on one knee and look over Thony's hiding his arm from you with his sleeve. What happened? Why are you here by yourself? Where's your Thony jumps out from his seat and hugs you. What? You hug him back. Mr. Chad! I'm so glad you're here! Thony's voice starts to crack, and then he breaks into tears. Thony. It's okay, Thony. You hold onto the boy and wrap your arms around him. His hot tears pool onto your wet shirt. You're alright, kid? It's Thony. You know I know you're Thony. You chuckle as you hold onto the small kitten. He seems to be quivering in your arms. Thank you, Mr. Chad. You're welcome, little buddy. Tell me what happened. What happened to your mom and your dad? Where are they? My dad came to pick me up early. I was so happy because I thought it was you, and he took me to the park. He said we were going to talk. But then he wouldn't stop asking questions, and I didn't know the answers to any of them. He asked me about Mom and that weird tiger guy, but I don't know anything, Mr. Chad. Thony pulls away from your arms. I kept telling him, and he just get angrier at me. Why did he get so angry at me, Mr. Chad? Thony seems to sob even harder than before. Soon you can't help but cry too. I don't know, Thony. Did he hurt you? Thony grabs his arm. It's okay, Thony. I'm here with you. He said if I didn't tell him the truth, he'd hurt Mom too. He what? He said what? Yeah, I can't let him hurt Mom. I told him what I knew, but he what? Thony. Thony freezes up as you're caught off guard by a voice behind you. You quickly stand up and put Thony behind you, finding an unknown figure looming over you. Come on, Thony. Be a man and finish your sentence. Thony clutches onto the back of your shirt. Who are you? I'm Dasan, Thony's father. What do you want? That's none of your business. This is very much my business. Thony, did this man hurt you? Thony just hides behind you in silence. What did you do to him? Nothing. We just had a father and son talk. Father-son talk my ass. You so much as touch another hair, You'll what? Call the police? Phone a friend? Tell me, what are you going to do? You scan the park, and once more, there's no one here. This guy has a reputation to keep, doesn't he? I guess that's why this fucking place is emptier than my bank account. I'm glad to see you realize how alone you are. You can thank me and my associates for that, by the way. Ah, so you're one of those types of scum. Scum? That's pretty rich coming from you. To call you unsightly would be an understatement. Boar fangs? On a Doberman? Now that's what us normal people call scum. And on top of your mouth too. God really had it going for you, huh? What's the term they use for things like you? I think it's abnormal. You feel the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. It's been years since someone called you that. Between you and me, I'm actually not a fan of that term. It's way too kind. I think abomination or mistake is a lot more fitting for people like you. The lion smiles as you feel your blood rip through your veins. You take a deep breath and chuckle while shaking your head. You know, I was willing to hear you out a few seconds ago, but now you lost me entirely. Do you want to know what people like you remind me of? Oh sure, go ahead. Caskets. All polished and pampered on the outside, disgusting, rotten, and dead on the inside. And overpriced to boot. Now that we know where we both stand, Thony and I will be leaving. At least caskets are nice to look at. Keep walking, Thony. You offer your hand to Thony and he eagerly holds onto it. You hold it firmly as you begin to walk past the tall lion. You continue to pass him when you notice something off a few meters ahead, a pile of broken coffee cups with a woman lying next to them. Is that Kathy? Your heart sinks as you see Kathy, unsure if she's even breathing. Mom! You rush to Kathy's side, with Thony teetering to your hand, but suddenly, you feel your arms get yanked back. You look behind you to find Thony's arm being death-gripped by the lion. Ow! Let go of me! What the fuck are you doing? Let him go! Did you really think I'd let you leave with my son? The lion pulls Thony away with a massive force. Before the kitten can be torn in half, you let go of his hand. For fuck's sake, he's just a kid! Let me go! You're hurting me! Please! Oh, you've become fond with my son, Let him go, now! Looking at Dasan's iron grip on Thony's arm makes your blood boil. What about Kathy? Do you care about her too? You gotta have some balls to get into my house, eat my food, sleep in my property, and take advantage of my family. You motherfucker, let him go already! It hurts! Let me go! First, you'll have to answer some questions, unless you want me to hurt them even more. After every word that comes out of Dasan's mouth, your anger keeps growing and growing. There's nothing but rage inside of you. We don't want to recur to violence, don't we? You've had enough. There's only one way to end this, so you get a step closer to Thony and... Up. Not a step closer, abnormal. Dasan raises his claws menacingly near Thony's head, warning you that your actions will have consequences. Tell me, what do you know about a tall, hooded tiger man? Release Thony right now! You've had contact with him, haven't you? Last warning, let Thony... Dasan's grip becomes tighter. You can notice Thony's arm being in considerable pain for a kid. Answer the damn question. I don't know anything. Now let him go for fuck's sake. Seems like you've made your choice. Abnormal. Thony begins to yip and cry like a dying animal, desperately trying to pry his arm away from the lion's grip. What a nuisance. Dasan raises his fist and slams it into the back of Thony's head. You see the light from the kitten's eyes flash for a second before he goes completely limp. Thony! The kitten hangs from his father's grip before being let go, falling lifelessly onto the ground like a trash bag on the curb. Why? He's just a kid! Tears begin to fill your vision as you look at Thony. You see his chest rise and fall. You set your gaze to the lion, who's staring you down. All you have to do is give me what I want. You feel a coarse, burning, unrelenting rage fill your soul. How dare you? Listen, kid, if you're not going to cooperate, I have no use for you. And just an advice, stay out of my way or you might get hurt. You motherfucker! You charge into and shoot a punch straight into his cheek. He doesn't even flinch. He just looks at you. Huh? You charge up another punch and unleash everything you've got into a single punch. Nothing. Nice try. Without a wasted move, he punches you right in the liver. You feel his knuckle pierce right through your abdomen for a split second. The force is so massive you vomit. Your eyes feel like they're about to pop out of your skull. You collapse onto your knees and heave, gasping and coughing for air while you try to breathe. The man shakes his head while he walks towards Thony. Your ears are ringing as you grip your stomach in splitting agony. You stumble onto your feet and take a deep breath, trying to focus your gaze past your watery eyes. Don't you dare touch Thony! Dasan looks back at you, seemingly amused as he clenches his fists. Your eyes light up as you set your sights on the lion. You picture an energy hand launching straight at the motherfucker. Consequences be damned. You charge one more and deliver a devastating punch inches away from his face. You can see the man's eyes widen intensely as he narrowly dodges the polygonal hand manifesting from your fist. The energy manages to deliver a glancing blow, slicing the man's skin and causing a small stream of blood. Before you can get a chance to react, the lion clenches your wrist and examines the polygonal hand before it vanishes. Huh? Ah, so you've been influenced too. And even now, you deny having something to do with the hooded tiger. Let me go! You try to wrestle your hand free from the man, but he squeezes even tighter. What a waste. He smirks before driving his fist deep into your cheek, the force of the punch throwing you to the ground. You land on your knees once again, but before you can even breathe, a swift kick lands on your chin, making you choke on your own blood. The world spins around you. You don't even feel anything as a man's second kick connects. This one pummels the back of your skull, sending you chest first into the concrete. As you lay on the ground, feeling yourself slip from reality, you notice a figure moving slowly and raggedly. Kathy raises her head from the ground and looks towards you in absolute horror. Thony. Chad. Kathy, run! The lion delivers a piercing kick straight into your stomach, causing you to cough up blood. Dasan, stop! Don't hurt him! Why not? I'm doing this piece of garbage a favor. The lion delivers another swift kick into your ribs. Reality is fading. It feels like there's a billion cold needles piercing into your brain. You begin to feel cold as more blood stains the concrete in front of you. Like a broken angel, Kathy rises up and stumbles towards Dasan. Stop! Before Dasan can deliver another kick into your stomach, Kathy pushes him away from you, but with little to no effect. Kathy, you need to get Thony and run. Know your place, woman. Dasan tries to grab Kathy, but gracefully manages to dodge his grasp. Kathy then puts a fighting stance while Dasan swings his claws towards the cat. Don't worry, sweetie. No one touches my child and gets away with it. No, Kathy. You have to run. Don't try to. Before you can finish your sentence, Kathy fully charges towards Dasan, managing to land a punch directly into Dasan's face. Once again, Dasan doesn't even flinch. Who said you can touch me, you whore? The lion swings the back of his fist into Kathy's face. Despite blocking the blow with her arms, the hit causes her to fall to her knees instantly. You look into Kathy's sunken eyes. Her face is sullen and drenched in tears. Maybe having each other's company will make you talk. Kathy, no! Now, last chance for the both of you. I already told you Where's the hooded tiger? I already told you I don't know. Desan looked directly to your eyes. So be it. Piercing claws grab Kathy's scalp. Desan raises his fist and drives it into the back of the mother's head. She falls limp onto the ground in front of you. Do you have an answer for me yet, kid? You motherfucker! This is all on you. You fucking coward! I'll make you pay! I swear! You keep spitting blood. Desan gets close to you and grabs you by the hair, lifting your head. Next time, there isn't going to be a next time for you, kid. Tell the coroner I said hi. The lion lifts your head higher before driving a clenched fist into your... You feel nothing. It's peaceful. It's almost like floating on air. Your eyes feel heavy, but soon your peace is met with an endless pain pulsating through your head. You turn your head, the rain pounding on your back. In the distance you see them, Kathy and Thony being dragged away by the lion. Every rain feels like fire on your skin. You want to cry, but your lungs feel like they're made of glass. You rest your head on the ice-cold concrete, your blood mixing with the freezing rain, hypnotically swirling with the currents. You turn over onto your back. The gray sky is framed by tree branches in the wind. You can't stand to be awake anymore. Blood fills your mouth with every breath. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to think. You want to sleep. You can hardly hear some bushes rumble frenetically. Then silence. You hear footsteps coming towards you. A tall shadow looms over you, a disgruntled sigh echoing in your ears. But does it even matter anymore? Kathy, Thony, Fred, I'm sorry. To be continued. Hello everyone, thank you so much for reading our visual novel. It's been a wild journey, but we're glad you stuck around. First of all, I want to thank all the members of the team for their hard work and dedication to the project. I couldn't have done it without them. Secondly, remember that there won't be any updates to the visual novel for 2 months. This is because we have to prepare for the next chapter of Home Somewhere Else. We hope that this extra time will allow us to make the next updates even more riveting than anything we've made thus far. Although this is a break in terms of build updates, that doesn't mean we won't be working to have future segments prepared in advance. We definitely have some surprises up our sleeves for our Patreons for these build-less months. We'll keep you all fully updated just in case we need to take an extra month off for the updates, although we're doing our best to make sure this doesn't happen. To both our wonderful patrons and our beloved readers, thank you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. We're so glad you've been enjoying this project. It's truly been a labor of love, and we're so happy to have you all along for the ride. See you all next time. Love, Zordy and the Home Somewhere Else team. Okay. To say that I wasn't expecting that wouldn't be completely true because I was expecting something like that, but I wasn't expecting that. Hey, it's me again. But yeah, ugh. Urgh. Urgh. But yeah, so a lot happened, obviously, especially towards the end, and I guess I should have expected it because it was sort of like the build-up where it's like everything is so nice and happy. This is not gonna end well for poor Chad, and poor Kathy and poor Thony. I mean, it's spousal abuse and child abuse. Ugh. Mm. Why? And Chad's gone now. We're only left with Fred and his nipples. But so yeah, the dad's back, and he basically either, I'm pretty sure Chad isn't dead, but I'm pretty sure he, put him like in a state of almost being dead. Like he's probably gonna be in a coma for a while or something. I don't know. And then Fred's gonna be like, "Oh well, the boyfriend disappeared again. He's not picking up his phone." Although, I'm assuming that the hooded tiger is the one that found Chad, since he's the one that was like, "Oh, if you ever need help, I'm here. I have supplies, stuff. I'm here." I'm pretty sure that that's the guy that picked him up. I don't know if it's the moth dude, the moth monster. It might be him too. I don't know. But so dev team, they kept telling me to, record when you're with your first playthrough. Make sure that's your first playthrough when you're recording. So I guess this is why. That was upsetting. But well, what did you guys think, viewers? Were you expecting that to happen? Because I sure wasn't. Poor Chad. I mean, I expected it to happen at one point, but I also expected him to be able to put up a fight. But, he didn't. I mean, he wasn't able to, that's... Oh my god, poor guy. Well, anyways, well, the comment section is open for you guys to write what you thought. And the dev team is gonna read them, trust me. And if you're part of the Discord, I'm pretty sure you guys are already there telling them what you thought. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Home Zomewhere Else yourself, you can find it over on itch, and you can also find a direct link to the itch page on the Home Zomewhere Else Twitter page, which I should have linked in the description. And if you would like to support the project and, get a sneak peek of all the little stuff that they'll be doing in the meantime, then, you can subscribe to their Patreon, which will also be linked down in the description. And if you would like to join the Discord, then, it's there. But I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. I am so upset right now.